Hello, hello again, my dear US. Today, dopamination, finding balance in the age of indulgence. How about you? What's your drug of choice? The thing that once you start, you have trouble stopping, or the thing that makes you feel good in the moment, but worse afterward. One of the most fascinating findings in neuroscience in the last 75 years is that the same areas of the brain that processes pleasure also process pain, and that pleasure and pain work like a balance. So, if you imagine that in your brain there's a teeter-totter, like something you would find in a kid's playground, and when that teeter-totter is at its resting baseline, it's level with the ground. When we do something that's pleasurable, for example, when you eat a piece of chocolate, then your pleasure-pain balance tilts just a little bit to the side of pleasure, and we experience a release of dopamine in our brain's reward pathway. But from time to time, it's too much, and we need dopamine detox. Anna Lembke is the program director for the Stanford Addiction Medicine Fellowship, and she had written, "Whatever your drug of choice, I challenge you to give it up for a month, a week, or even a single day. When you do, notice how, at first, your pleasure-pain balance tilts to the side of pain, and you feel restless, cranky, and most of all preoccupied with using your drug. Your brain is screaming out all the reasons why you should use, even though you committed to a period of abstinence. But if you wait long enough and the gremlins hop off and balance is restored, you'll find that you are free. Your mind is less preoccupied with using, you are more able to be present in the moment, and life's little unexpected joys are rewarding again. If and when you decide to go back to using, remember to create literal and metacognitive barriers between yourself and your drug of choice so that you don't go to war with your gremlins. The bottom line is this: to reset your dopamine brain, first, abstain." Do you think me and an addiction? It's impossible. I'm strong enough. Circa age 40, Dr. Anna Lembke developed an unhealthy attachment to romance novels. Twilight, a paranormal romance about teenage vampires, was her getaway drug. In short, she becomes a chain reader of formulaic, erratic genre novels. As soon as she finished one ebook, she moved on to the next, reading instead of socializing, reading instead of cooking, reading instead of sleeping, reading instead of paying attention to her husband or her kids. Once, she's ashamed to admit, she brought her Kindle to work and read between patients. She looked for ever cheaper options, all the way down to free. Amazon, like any good drug dealer, knows the value of a free sample. Right now, conclusion, lessons of the balance. Number 1. The relentless pursuit of pleasure and avoidance of pain leads to pain. Number 2. Recovery begins with abstinence. Number 3. Abstinence rests the brain's reward pathway, and with it our capacity to take joy and simpler pleasures. Number 4. Self-binding creates literal and metacognitive space between desire and consumption, a modern necessity in our dopamine-overloaded world. Number 5. Medication can restore homeostasis, but consider what we lose by medicating away our pain. Number 6. Pressing on the pain side resets our balance to the side of pleasure. Number 7. Beware of getting addicted to pain. Number 8. Radical honesty promotes awareness, enhances intimacy, and fosters a plenty mindset. Number 9. Prosocial shame affirms that we belong to the human tribe. Number 10. Instead of running away from the world, we can find escape by immersing ourselves in it. Thank you so much, take care, and please give me a little my dopamine. Just subscribe my channel, like my channel, and maybe you want to comment. Thank you so much. Bye bye.